Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? It is I. Welcome. Welcome. What do you mean so quiet? Hold up. Hold on. Hmm. Is that better? Is that better? Hmm. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Still quiet? Hold on. One moment. How's this? Is this better? Good? Alright. Yo, well. So obviously Q&A. Q&A time. Epic. Very epic. Um, so if you guys in the chat have some question, I can answer them too. You know. Um, maybe I will play FNAF World fan games on my channel. Maybe, maybe we'll see. I like cubes. I like cubes. They're pretty epic. They're pretty epic. It is I. Yes, I am oomph. I am oomph. However you pronounce that. I don't know if you say oomph or OOMF. Oh, you found that, Nate. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Um, okay, so that was you. Okay, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. Are you on technical FNAF? Because I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna answer some questions. Um, I'm half of technical FNAF. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. Got some questions here, and also, if you guys like that, after that we can rank some Scott games. That'd be cool. Get the list here. Um, that could be fun. That could be fun, I think. But yeah, let's get on to it. So, Wither Circle, CEO of Green Afton. We love Green Afton. That's epic. Um, are you the real Scott Cawthon? Now, therein lies the question. Is there really a real Scott Cawthon? Is the real Scott Cawthon Anim Dude? Is Anim Dude Scott Cawthon? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, but really, no, I'm not Scott. Obviously not. I'm just me. I'm Phil. Phil Brave. Phil Brave. From Canada. Um, what's your favorite obscure FNAF character. Um, Beacon Bonnie. Beacon Bonnie. FNAF from Help Wanted. Honestly, he's not obscure, really. I wouldn't say Coffee is obscure. I wouldn't say that. And no, Mr. Chipper, instead, no. I wouldn't say that Chipper and Coffee are obscure, really. I mean, they're kind of, they're like, they're not obscure. Like, what's your favorite FNAF game? Okay, look, I know I might get some hate from that, but I really like Pub Goes Arcade. You know, I do. I really do love Pub Goes Arcade. That's one of my favorite fun game. Now if you say Scott FNAF game, I do. FNAF 3 was always one of my favorite. Um, FNAF 1 also. That's like the top contenders for me. Um, I would say FNAF 3 actually. Like FNAF, like official canon FNAF game. I would say FNAF 3. That's my final answer. My final answer. Okay. Uh, 2 plus 2. Obviously, I'm a math genius. I'm a math genius. It's 22. It's 22. Like 2 plus 2. That's 22, dude. 22. 22. Um. I, again, looking at chat, Souldozer. I wouldn't say he's really obscure. Like he's in FNAF World. He's in Fury's Rage. He's in freaking Freddy in Space 3, third one. I wouldn't say he's really obscure that much. Like sure, he's not like a main character, but he's not obscure really. I don't think so. Okay, so what FNAF theories do you believe? Um, Obviously, Will Care, BB5th, um, Adult Theory. I'm joking, obviously, but no. I really like another David. Another David. That's pretty epic. That's pretty cool. Um, not just because, not just because you know that's you who's giving that question, but another David is cool. Shadow Victim. I like Shadow Victim. That's another pretty epic one. Um, okay, this one is a little bit more nowadays. It's more accepted. But back when FNAF 6 FFPS released, one of my favorite theory that I like semi came up with was that the Freddy Fazbear pizza place was Fredbear's. That always was my theory in a way, even when that game released. So to see more and more of that, kind of like being into that, with security breach and I think even the ruin, you know, that mean that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I like that. That's cool. But yeah, that would be those one that I like genuinely believe are through Brazilian thing. Okay, yeah, a pick. That's true. That's true. The cardboard cutout. Um, what the hell is that? What the hell is Kepler 22b? Um, it's a planet. It's a planet. So I like planets. So I'll say based on my experience with planets, I'd say yes. I do like Kepler 22b, but I don't know what that is. But I like space. I like planets. So I'll say yes. I don't know. I don't know if planet Kepler 22b was in a drama recently, so I can say that I agree with this planet. But jokes aside, what other media do you think inspires Scott when making FNAF? We already know a few. Would it be fun to have a list or something? Um, I wouldn't say inspire FNAF directly because that's like that's hard to say. Um, but I'd say Mega Man, Metroid, the Alien movies, um, and even the Matrix. That would be my picks as to what kind of inspires not just NAF but like his games in general. Yeah, and Metroid because of like the freedom space Scott. If Scott made another non-FNAF game, which would you want it to be? Outside the no Desolate Abandon. Obviously, I can't say that because I would just be saying that. But I really do want a sequel to Chipper and Sons. And now, obviously, someone is gonna come and say, "Oh, Phil, VIP Woodland Casino already exists," and that's true. That is true. That's true. But it's more of a spin-off than a sequel. Mr. Freddy 420. I am not Scott Cawthon. I'm not Scott Cawthon. That's not true. I am not Scott. This is preposterous. Chipper and Sons 2? Yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, like maybe something like obviously Tyke and Sons exists, so that's cool. But like I want an official one by Scott. Yeah, I know you were joking. I know you were joking, Freddy 420. Um, but Chipper and Sons 2, I really do want. What other thing would I want? That wouldn't be a game. That would be more of a movie. But Scott said a few years ago, I think it was during Sister Location, that he was planning back in the day in making a Moon movie, animated movie. I think that would be cool. Like obviously now you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it, but that would have been cool to see because it's pretty underrated. Moon. So yeah, what do you have fun doing the most in your account? Ooh, ooh. Now that's a good question. That's a good question. I like the quotes. I like the Scott Cawthon quotes. That's fun. That's how we like. There's always someone coming in and saying, "Where did you get that? How can you find that? How do you know that?" And then that's funny. That's always funny to me. Surprising people with the kind of knowledge that I have. Obviously, that's cool. Um, yeah, I do like posting the soundtracks of the games, even though they don't get a lot of attention. I like that. And I used to also post clips. That's where I got most of my following, posting Bible plays clips. I like doing that, but there's only so much you can post. I ran out of content. I ran out of stuff to post about. Um, moving on. Are you Scott Cawthon? Blurry, blurry. We're friends. We're friends. Do you think I am? Do you think I am? Honestly, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me dead in the eyes. I mean, am I really Scott Cawthon? That answer itself. Other than candies, what's your favorite FNAF fan game? I like Scott in Space. Scott in Space is cool. I like that. Pack and Sons, obviously. Baby's Nightmare Circus. That was like my first fan game that I kind of fell in love with. The Pop Goes game, Pop Goes series. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty epic. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of it. Um, would you please rank all the Flan games for me? Now, I have not played all the not FNAF, Flan games myself. And now you're gonna be mad. You're gonna say, how can you not play Flan games? You're this Scott Cawthon guy. I'm just, that's, I don't know. The legacy of Flan games, I've kind of never been really my thing. I'm putting in an F, but it's not F. I just want to show them. If I were like to really rank them, I'd say Flan 4 is A. I like that. Um, Flan 3 in C. Flan 1 in D. And Flan 2 in D also. That's kind of like what I think these are based on what I've played. As I said, I haven't finished them. I haven't finished them. I finished only the first one right now. These ones are like based on you have to get like a Wi-Fi thing set up. So I don't think I've checked them. I've played them a little bit, but not too much. This one I'm like in the middle of it, but I like it. I like it. It's cool. Moving on. What's your opinion on the Mimic? The Mimic is cool. It's pretty epic. Now I do think Jackie herself is a bit overrated. That's the thing I can say, because I don't think she's gonna be the main antagonist in itself. Like she's gonna be in the beginning of the game, but she's not gonna be, you know, throughout the game. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I like the Mimic. I like the story with David and Win. That's cool. Um, but yeah, the Mimic's cool. It's cool. It's cool. How'd you even go about finding these the general forum messages? Um, the general, obviously, if you don't know, is pretty epic. It's pretty funny. Um, hold on. Here you go. You got this epic This epic message. A, thanks for your kind post regarding my Legacy of Land game. Considering that my post was in a forum for posting games, I think your response just makes you a dick. And considering that the best you can do is Pac-Man Worlds, laugh out fucking loud, I think you're just very jealous as well. So yeah, that is Scott. That is Scott. Why do you have that on deck? Well, it's funny. I don't know. It's just funny. Uh, this one. Get a hobby, you fucking loser. Yeah, yeah. That's funny. I don't know. I just like that. That's the general. That's then dude. Yeah. But how? Well, I wasn't the one that found them. Actually, it was my friend who did. I did find the. Hold on. It was. Hold on. I'm supposed to have it saved. The. No, what the? Hold on. I just checked my. Bookmarks. Full bookmarks. Should be. This one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. There you go. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the epic one. Um, where is it? I think I missed it. Oh yes, here it is. Bullshit, dumbass. Said the platform as a platform, not a fucking obstacle. So that's the most known one, I think. The bullshit dumbass one. And yes, that is Scott. That is Scott. But yeah, that's funny. But back to that question. I'm not the one who found these. Technically speaking, that was my friend Kevin Croc, also known as Convert to Double. He was the one that found them, but I was the one that popularized them because I posted them on Twitter. Um, do you have a favorite scene across all of Scott's animation? Hmm. You know, I really do like most of them. Most of Scott's animation. I do think Noah's Ark is a bit underwhelming in itself. Like it has cool visuals and stuff, but apart from that, you know, there's not a lot of dialogue. There's not a lot of story. Like obviously, it's just a Noah's Ark story. But favorite scene. Favorite scene. Let me think. Let me think. I really do like the battle with Apollyon. Apollyon in the Pilgrim's Progress. That's cool. I like his design. That's pretty cool. Um, Mushnail. I really like Mushnail. Bird Village. But like favorite scene from these? Hmm. I do like the final battle with Jacques in Bird Village. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Are you Schmott Jobton? Is this Sot Cotton? Um, okay, now that's interesting. You can make Scott Coffin answer 5 questions. Would you question him? Um, Question from chat. Where are you? I am in Canada. I am in Canada. Canada, yeah. You can make a Scott Gotham answer 5 questions. What would be okay? Now this is interesting because now FNAF fans would obviously answer a lore question, but I would answer um behind the scenes questions if I was to ask him stuff. My first question would be, what is Three Birds and a Snake? For those who don't know, Three Birds and a Snake is like the earliest stuff we know that's got made. We don't know. We know it's a movie, an animated movie. We don't know really anything about it other than it has three birds and a snake. We know the title, and we know like a short description that's like a fable. But like, yeah, I would ask him, what is that? What is three birds and a snake? That's my first question. Second question would be, are you ever gonna make um, another Desolate Hope game? Like, really? I would just ask that. Third question. No, I did say that I wouldn't like ask lore questions about FNAF. But I would ask him what the fuck is Midnight Motorist? Midnight Motorist. What is that? What is that? What does it mean? What's it showing? Why is it important for us to know that? Third question, that would be that. Fourth question. Fourth question. Um, if you were to go back in time before FNAF, what would you do differently about how either the game or the series is made and presented? How would you go about that? Would you change something? Would you change how you see the franchise? Would you put some more different Easter eggs? Kind of enter the newer games? Would you do that? Or would you just let it unchecked? Would you just do that? Um, last question. Last question. Um, hmm. I don't know really. I don't know what questions I would ask him. Hmm. I would ask maybe, what is Shrooming? What is Shrooming? We don't know a lot about what Shrooming is. So what is it? So yeah, that's it. 5 questions. Um, we're gonna do this one last. We're gonna do this one last because it's gonna take a while. No, I am not. Um, okay, that's a good question. Um, for how long have you been a fan of Scott's game? 2012. 2012, 2013, I'd say. Around that time. Before FNAF was a thing. Yes, I know. I know. People are gonna say, how did you know Scott Coffin? But I just like the Deathloop old game. I didn't like play his other games. I just know about the Desolate Hope back then when I was a kid. That's it. That's all I really knew. And how many are there? How many are there? Skull Games? Yes, I'm Onk. I'm Onk. I'm old. I'm old. I I am, but I mean, in 2012, I was 10 years old. So I think it was pretty cool at the time. And how many are there? It's 70 Scott games before FNAF, around that. Like I think there's a little bit more. Question from chat: why people don't consider line stories on game continuity? Well, it's because people hate the books. No, but I mean, I think it is. I think it's true. I really believe in line. I think it is true. But I don't know. I don't know. I think people just don't like their books and don't like to care or read about them, stuff like that. Favorite Endo? Now that's a good question. I really like Endo too. Like for the design, that's one of my favorite because I like the wizards. That's cool. Um, the Nightmare Endo is pretty cool too, but it's a bit. We don't see a lot of it. I wish we would see more of the Nightmare Endo. That'd be cool. Yendo. Yendo is cool. I like that one too. Endo 1, he's a bit basic, but I like him too. I don't hate any Yendo. Yendo is cool, yeah. As I said, Yendo is cool. Yendo. If I was to say favorite, Yendo would be up there. Yendo would be up there. He would be up there. Like at least top three. Yendo would be up there. Oof. Opinions on sister location. Ooh. Now that's a game that I'm really mixed about. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, it's because of the Aya video." You think of that. But I mean, what he said was true. Well, what he said was absolutely true. And I was never a big fan of how the gameplay plays out in that game. I like the story, I like the visual, but the gameplay is just not my thing. It's not my thing. I like the custom night. The custom night's pretty cool, even though it's not actually customizable. I like it. That is pretty cool. And the inner night in itself is a good challenge. I like it. But the whole gameplay of like doing some little mini game to advance the story. I think eventually it was done really, really much better in El Ponted. El Ponted and El Ponted 2. That does it way better, I think. I'd say that. But yeah, like the story, like the way it looks, but the gameplay is just not there. Apart from Inner Night and the custom night. The mini games are cool too, like the Michael Afton and Circle B mini game. I like them. They're cool. I like that. Did you turn Scott Cawthon into a cardboard cutout? Hmm. Hmm. You found my trick. You found my trick. No, but it is funny. It is funny how you kind of like embrace the joke. Um, with the latest movie set pictures. If Scott then only Cawthon, yeah. Least favorite FNAF game. Ooh, now that's a tough one as well. Well, maybe not. It's a toss up between. Hmm. I'd say it's a toss up between Freddy in Space 3, the third Freddy in Space. It's janky as hell. I just don't like how it plays out. I think Freddy in Space 2 is way better in every aspect. Um, it did brought back Chipper, but that can only save so much. Um, the art is not good in it. Obviously made by you know these. Um, I don't know. I just don't like it. Hello, Hazel. Hello. But yeah, probably Freddy in Space 3. If I'd say canon mainline game, probably AR or FNAF 2. And I know FNAF 2 is a lot of favorites, but I don't really like it. The gameplay's kind of mid. The characters are great. Like the character design are great, but it's just not a fun game. It's not a fun game for me. Um, what's your opinion regarding the books? I like them. I like them. You know, um, the week before, that's great. That's amazing. I think that is S tier. The latest tier list I made. That was the S tier. So the books, I like them. I like them. Like I do think I've read all of them in one way or another, but it's been a while since I've read the Silver Eyes not too long ago, but I think I need to brush up on the book's lore a little bit more. Um, wait, I think I missed a opinion on the Jackie's box meme. I feel like it's getting dragged out at this point. I don't hate it, but it is dragged out a bit right now. What kind of prototypes do you have? Well, I don't really have prototypes like physically, but I do have leaks of games early. Now, I won't say what it is because obviously I can say that, and I don't want to say that. I just say that I have leaks. I know stuff in advance because I just do. Um, concerning the games, more so the games than the movie. You know what a better meme is? It's still massive. Yes. Low deeper fade. But yeah, I do have leaks. I do have leaks. I won't say what it is, but I do have them. Big question. Favorite leaks, favorite FNAF book stories? Um, in the flesh. That's just that's an easy pick. That's an easy pick. Favorite book? Silver Eyes. Silver Eyes. Is there anything from is there anything from previous version of the FNAF movie that you wish we did into the film? Not really, in a sense. Like I wish Maxine's dogs was shown more. That's a thing I would have liked to see. More blood. I know it was supposed to be more gory, and I know FNAF isn't that gory, but it could have helped with the scares. It could have helped, maybe. Um, favorite or least favorite FNAF character voices? Hmm. Favorite FNAF character? If we're talking all of official FNAF, I would say Old Candy. And now you're probably surprised of my pick, but it just is. I really love Old Candy. That's just my favorite. He's just pretty cool. He's just peak. Least favorite? Uh, I don't really hate a character. Um, I mean, I don't like the plush babies, but that's more of their mechanics that I hate than them itself. Favorite FNAF universe? Games, novel, trilogy, or movie? Games. Straight up just game. The second one would be the Pop Goes universe with candies. That'd be my second one. Third one would be novel trilogy, and the fourth one would be the movie. I don't hate the movie, but it's currently incomplete, so we don't really know what's going to happen. And did you watch Eva yet? No, I haven't had time to watch Evangelion yet, but I do need to watch it. I do need to watch it. Um, what got you to look into Scott's Golden game and stuff? Well, when I that's a cool story, I think, in itself. Um, I think it was 2018 when I started to really look into his old stuff. Back when the interview released, I know I've already known about his stuff, of course, but that's when I really started to know stuff, look into stuff. Um, would you rate Scott's Christian movie? Um, they're fine. I do like I do like Jesus Kids Club, which is kind of funny now because I voiced Freddy in the Fazbear Kids Club, so that's a thing to look out for. Um, but outside of that, hmm, they're good, but just some of them are just mid. I'd say Noah's Ark is a bit underwhelming. I'd say I don't hate it, but it's underwhelming. Will you do anything like Chipper's List of Crimes with other characters on the Scott Games collection? I could. I could. I would like to do it. Mm, I would really like to do it, but I don't know who I I do next. Hmm. Can you play Fortnite with me, Oomph? I mean, look, if we're Oomph, you can always just DM me because I do play Fortnite sometimes. So if we're friends, if we're Oomph, if we like follow each other, you can message me and we'll check it out. No, I'm not joking. Like if we're friends, just ask. Um, opinion of laugh. 5 laps at Freddy's. This is a serious question. Um, you know, this is demo. Obviously, there's gonna be so much more on release. I know that much. Um, I think it's gonna be cool from what I've seen. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. I do know some other stuff about FNAF. Flaff, Flaff, Flaff. 5 laps at Freddy's. I think you guys are gonna like it. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. You like Santa Elf Bunny plush? Yes, pretty cool. I wanted to get him. I wanted to get him, you know, back in Christmas, but I couldn't find him, which is very sad. What's your favorite thing Skull Cotton made that isn't FNAF? This is Let Hope. Desolate Hope. That's just my question. My answer. What was the question? It was. I know I missed one. I know I said. Okay, yeah, that was it. Favorite and least favorite animatronic design from each mainline game. Okay. FNAF 1, I'd say my favorite is Freddy Fazbear. My least one would be Endor 1. I think it's just basic. FNAF 2, favorite design would be Withered Bonnie. That's it. Um, hmm, least favorite. Design wise, I mean, RXQ is pretty underwhelming. Even more so than Shadow Freddy, I think. So I'd say this one. Or JJ. I think, I like recolors in a way. They're just, there are better ways to make recolors than them, I think, you know. Third game, I mean, Springtrap. My least favorite would be, um, hmm, probably Phantom Chica. FNAF 4, favorite design would be Nightmare Fredbear. Least favorite would be, hmm, Plush Trap. I don't hate Plush Trap, but it just, I don't know. I just don't like it. I just, he's not that cool compared to the others. Even more so compared to Nightmare BB, in a way. Sister Location, favorite design, Ennard, I'd say. Ennard. Least favorite would be Biddy Bab. Electro Bab is cool, but Biddy Bab is kind of underwhelming. Um, FNAF 6. Hmm. Favorite would be. I know people are not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I do really like Scrap Trap. I do. That just I like it. I like it. So that would be Scrap Trap. My least favorite one would be the Rask, if you know what that is. Shout out to you, the Rask. Um, hmm. UCN doesn't really. I mean, there's Fredbear, but I know he's okay. Um, Security Breach. Yes, Scrap Trap the Goat. Exactly. Exactly. Um, Security Breach. Now, hmm. I really do like Freddy. I think he's pretty cool. He's really cool. I like Chica too. I like the main four. I like the main four. They're really cool. They're really cool. Um, so I can't really rank them. I think they're just the best. Like I can't really say which one is my favorite amongst them. Um, Now least favorite, least favorite from Security Breach would probably be um, hmm, I don't know. The Blob. Yes, I don't know about him. He's kind of underwhelming, but yeah, that would be it. No. So I think that's all the question. That's all the questions. So what I'm gonna do? I do like DJ Music Man. I do like DJ Music Man. I do like him. He's really cool. But the main four are just so much better. In a way. So now we're gonna rank the Scott games. Scott games. That's gonna be fun. Doofus. It's okay. It's an okay game. It's a bit. It's too hard. It's really hard. Like if you play Doofus, you know how hard it is. But for a first game, it isn't that bad. Like I wouldn't put it at F, but I put it at at IE. Like if there's other E. No, but Doofus and F plus. If we're being genuine, E. But like as a joke, with the Ultimate Custom Night demo, where it is, I said, yes, that was a goated troll game, I think. Flanville 2. I'd say C. Flanville 1, D. They're okay games. They're okay. FNAF 1, obviously, in S. Because it's perfect. It's almost perfect. It's a perfect experience in itself. So I'd say that S. That is S, in my opinion. DG Music Man is one of the best character design in Security Breach, in my opinion. True. That is true. But I just do think he doesn't get nearly enough characterization. Like he appears for one boss and that's it. And I know the other characters only have one bosses also, but they get a lot more characterization. FNAF 1 and F, never heard of it. Well, why are you here then? FNAF 2, as I said, it's not my favorite. I don't really like it. Let's say, I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna say C. FNAF 3, I like it. It's one of my favorite. A. More than Flan 4. I dropped it down. Yeah. 4 now. I like FNAF 4 more now. Because I've played it recently. And I just like it more nowadays. So I'd say B. B higher than FNAF 4. Again, sister location is kind of underwhelming. I'm gonna put it there. I'd say I do it like this. I think that's perfect. Yeah. Pizzeria Simulator. That's it's not ass because the Office segment is kind of ass. It is ass. But I think I'll put it right there. I think that's good. Now UCM. I don't really know. There. I'm leaving it there. FNAF World. S tier, man. S tier. There is no base button in the troll game. That's uh, that's a solid B, I think. That one is a solid B2. Just ire. Good. This one even more so, I'd say. Hmm. Well, this one, I'm not putting it at F. I'm just saying it doesn't have any difficulty feature like in the original. So that drops it down to that, I'd say. It's just that. Waiting Space 2 is great. I like it. It's one of my favorite. I'd say. Hmm, is it better than FNAF 4? Hmm. No. I'd say it there. Right there. Now that's peak. That's peak. That's peak. It's the best troll game, I'd say. Not because it's the best game, because it isn't. It's a troll game. It's the perfect troll we've ever gotten, I'd say. This one, eh, F. Mm, hold on. No, not that. No, I messed it up. Okay, perfect. I'll just do other row below. We'll just say lost media. So we're gonna add the lost media, Dark Prism, Scott's Fantasy Slots, Bible Slots Collection. Is there more? I think that's it. I think that's it. All of them are real. Like, obviously those are real too, but we don't have them. So I think that's legit. That's legit. I would say this one go there. Chop's Quest is not that good. This one also is not that good. I put it. I put it there. I put it there. I put it there. Yeah. Now Ripped World is kind of cool. I put it there. Now The Desolate Room. That was goated. That was goated. Where would I put it, though? I'd say, hmm, right there. Maybe more. Maybe more like this. Right. Now this Let's Hope. That's the best. That's the best. Even more so than FNAF 4. I think that's just it. For me. Okay. Golden Galaxy. I like this one. I like this one. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'd say be like that. Bogart. Hmm. It's average. Bogart 2 is better. Like that. Phantom Core. Eh. Not my thing. Ooh, Moon Minions. Now that is good. That's a good game. Right there. Chipper and Sons Lumber Company. Obviously, I like it. I really like it. Very much so. Um, mm, right there. A good solid B. Solid B. VIP Woodland Casino. That's okay. The slot game. Stellar Gun is good. I'd say right there. Giant God Apocalypse, also good, put right there. There is no pause button. I'll just put it at the same. It's better because it has. This one has difficulty settings. Well, it's better. This one I'll put it right. Hmm. Put it higher. Put it like there. There. It'd be pretty cool. The Pilgrim's Progress. Now that is good. That is really, really good. I'll put it at A. Hmm. The slots game, I'll just put it at D. Like a D. Those are fine. Put it there. Bum. Pum. Fighter Mage Bard. I like this one. It's the same as the FNAF world, but I'll just put it there. Right. Slumberfish. Slumberfish. Hmm. Hmm. Right there. Right there. Catching Z's is slightly above. That's my ranking. Kitting the Crowd. Kitting the Crowd is cool, but it's just. Mm, right there. Right there. Pimp My Dungeon. Now that is good. That is really, really good. I like it. There. Right here. RPG Creator. Also good. Put it there. Hmm. Hmm. Use Holy Water is good, but it's not my thing. There. Yes. Yes. Exactly. 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 There it is. Jimsa is kinda bad. I'm gonna lie. Put it there. Pagodak. It's funny, but it's underwhelming. There. Cropple School. I like it. Right there. Useless apps. That's funny. That's really funny. Right there. Hmm. Powermon Adventure is cool. I'll put it at B. Mm. Put it right there. Light from above. Right there. Moon. Hmm. Right there. That's fine. Shell Shatter is also not that good. Rage Quit. I'll just put it right there. Forever Questar. Now that's epic. I like it. Hmm. Right there. Chubby Hurdles. It's underwhelming, but it's funny for like a few minutes. So there. If Her Moon. Underrated, I'll say. Same place as Desolate Room. Fifth Paradox goes there, I'd say. Ooh, Doomsday Picnic. Now that's good, and that's the precursor to Freddy in Space. Like exactly the same. So I'll put it there. Like it's better than Freedom Space 2. It's like it's the first one. Now this one, hmm, right there. That's it. That is it. Hello, Dr. Cheesecake. Sadly, I'm done with the live stream. Like right now. um, if you guys have questions, I can answer them now. But I'm gonna go. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna go. Eh, maybe another live stream. Maybe I could. Another live stream. I could do that. I could do that. That'd be fun. Like I could do that and rank all the animation in the FNAF games, like the trailers and stuff. That could be cool. I could do that. I could do that, but not today. Not today. But I could do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Do you guys have questions before I go? Or is that it? I do know, hold up. I do know Jacoby had a question for me, like directly. Bonus question. Do you want, who do you want to be included in the fanverse? And I would say to that, mixless. Mixless. That'd be my answer. So yeah. Do you think the Mimic will be in SOTM? Yes. Of course. He is gonna be. Well, guys, that's it. I hope you guys like that live stream. I want to do more in the future and maybe do more videos using my voice, you know, not just some gameplay video without the voice. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.